Hello everybody, welcome back. It's Jordan here. Today we're going to be checking out the newest LEGO City passenger train, which is official LEGO set 60197, consisting of 677 pieces. Not only are we going to be reviewing this fantastic LEGO City train, but we're also going to be placing it in the LEGO City and checking it out as it goes around Brickmonton. So you'll notice that I actually have two of the passenger trains. I'm glad I decided to do that. And the main reason I decided to do that is because I was able to actually pick these up for 30% off at Toys R Us. That's one of the reasons it took me so long to get this set, is because of the high retail price. Originally these retailed for $199.95 in Canada, but I was able to get 30% off, which is pretty good. And I'm pretty happy that I was able to do that. You can see that only one, or the lead carriage, has the nose cone. So because of that, we're able to put them back to back and make it 6 cars long, which is pretty awesome. This set comes with this little miniature train station here, where you can see the 4 minifigures in which it comes with as well. You get 2 passengers, the one with the green zip-up torso piece there, along with a green suitcase. Then we have a classic LEGO City conductor, or driver of the train. Then we have another passenger there with a side bag or a satchel. And I really like this one here. She actually manages the cafe inside the cafe car of the train, which is new, and I'll show you the interior details very shortly here. But this is probably my favorite worker minifigure, just because I really like her apron there with the coffee cup print piece. And yeah, it just looks fantastic. I really enjoy that minifigure. As for the train station itself, it has a really nice sticker piece on there, a nice trans sticker piece with a couple different train routes and a departure sign. So yeah, that's not bad. Definitely not something I'm going to integrate into the LEGO City. I'll definitely be parting this out and maybe using some of those pieces to embed one of the other train stations in the LEGO City. It also comes with this light here. It's got the red and the green light that just clips onto the piece of track there. So not a bad little train station. Let's take a look at the full details of one of these passenger trains. Starting with the exterior of the train, they've used a really nice color scheme that I really do appreciate. I like the yellow, dark blue, and then that white line that goes all the way from the nose of the train all the way to the tail, followed by the light bluish gray bricks and then the dark bluish gray undercarriage. This cone piece in the front is different from the high-speed passenger train in that it will actually open up just like that, so you can easily place your minifigure in there. He's sitting in a red chair, and then there's a 1x2 slope piece with some print elements on it. Nothing too crazy in the interior. You can also remove this entire dome piece, but I do like how the windscreen opens up so you can get your minifigure in there easier. Got some grates on the side here, which would represent where the motor or the power functions of the train are. What I sort of regret doing is putting this little sticker on this 2x2 tile on the top here. That indicates where the power button is, but the power button hides in there quite nicely. It's actually, you can barely tell it's there. If it weren't for that sticker piece, I'll probably replace that sticker piece with a tile that doesn't have any stickers on it. Right beside that is an antenna, which is of course adjustable. Then we have our second and third cars. This one here is a cafe. You can see that because it's got the coffee cups on the outside of it. And this one here is the passenger train, or passenger car, because it has the seats on the exterior. Of course, these yellow roofs will come off so you can access the interior and have a look at the details. Starting with the cafe car. It's got a little cafe in there with a hot dog, some cupcakes, also a coffee machine, and you can see the worker servicing that little area there. There's some other elements that pop out from the side there with like a croissant and a couple more cups. Honestly, there's not a whole lot in there, and you could definitely add some more stuff to that car. One of the most pleasing things, and probably the nicest piece of LEGO food I've ever seen, is that hot dog bun. The hot dog actually clips into place in the bun, and I actually really liked it. It was fantastic. Moving on to the next car, this is the passenger car. You can see we've put our lady there, who's a passenger of the train, and her luggage just tucks in behind her in that little bin there. And other than that, there's just 4 seats and 2 tables. Nothing too crazy about it. However, we're more for the exterior of it, because it looks great as it goes along the LEGO City. And the exterior of these cars is quite nice as well because they use a lot of those glass panels. And you can see the details in the inside of the train, which is nice. And you can also see the passengers within the train. So it looks good. We also have some more sticker elements on the bottom here in the dark bluish gray undercarriage. And there's different stickers on either side. You can see this one here says water and oil when we flip it around the opposite direction. So I've linked all 6 cars together, and we're going to be able to see if one motor is able to pull this around the track. There's actually one more detail I forgot to point out. There's like a little door on each side that represents a door, but it actually isn't a door. There's just a glass panel in the inside there that's framed by some black bricks. Nothing too overwhelming, but it looks really good, especially when we got all 6 cars together. So here is the app. Let's fire that up here. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Oh. Can one car do it? So it looks like one power function is able to do it. One thing that I could do and will do actually is I think I'll take the battery box out of this one here. That's going to loosen up or reduce the amount of weight that this lonely engine right here has to tow. So we're going to go ahead and move this into the Lego City, but I'm actually going to take that battery box out. So here we are. It's definitely a hip hopping in place here in the Lego City known as Brickmonton. Right now the Lego City itself has 3 different trains fully operational right now. You just saw the Disney train go by, now the high-speed passenger train, and the new passenger train to start with there. Also, we got the Ferris wheel going there, and we could turn on the other rides if we wanted. But for right now, we're taking a look at the different Lego City trains. So I believe I'm going to keep the new passenger train, the yellow and the blue one there, just on the bottom line. I think it looks really good on the bottom line there. And I really like the white high-speed passenger train on the top line. It is a really great set. You can see it struggles a little bit to go over this little incline here. I actually did end up removing that second battery box just to reduce the amount of weight so that it has no problem going around the Lego City. Haven't tested it on the top track, but I'm sure it would have no problem going around the top track as well. You can see it's controlled here on my phone. It's currently at 100%. And then the Disney train is controlled on my tablet. One thing I find is that I wasn't able to control the Disney train using this function on the app. So I actually had to use 2 different devices to control these 2 motors. However, I'm sure if I actually used the remotes that they came with, I would be able to do that. Now, this is the classic IR receiver. This one here is powering the white passenger train there. And it's also powering the Ferris wheel, in which you can see is going at a normal pace here. We could even slow it up one maybe to make it go a little bit slower, just so it's a little bit more realistic. But overall, I really do like this new train. I actually like it more than the passenger train. I think the front cone piece is a lot nicer than the passenger train. And I think the color scheme of it is a lot better. Not only that, but you're able to group together 2 train sets to create one big long train of 6 carriages, which is really nice in comparison to the white passenger train or high-speed passenger train. If you bought 2 sets, you could only make it 4 long because it comes with the double cone, which isn't as good, although it does look good. Honestly, guys, I know there's a lot of beef with this new train, but this new train and the high-speed passenger train and the Disney train, the 3 trains that are operational right now, are my favorite Lego City trains. The reason is because they're so easy to operate, and I just really do like them for that reason. They're just so easy to turn on, and it's such a pleasure to have them going around the Lego City here. They're durable. They can cruise at high speeds, and it's proven that one set of drive wheels and one battery box can pull all 6 cars. There is actually one other thing that I could do, other alteration that I could do to the new the new passenger train, and that is actually there is a set of drive wheels on the back which don't turn as smoothly as just the ball bearing or the steel axle wheels. So I could replace that one, and then I guarantee to have no problem going over top of this little bump here. So lots more things happening in the Lego City. Going to be upgrading this hospital next, where you can see the Hulk Buster dad and his son holding hands there. And we're going to be doing lots more Lego City stuff here in the very near future. But I'm really happy to be adding this new train to the Lego City. And it's definitely a great time. And I think that's a good enough shot right there to call it a day. Have yourselves a good one. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more great videos coming out here on my YouTube channel in the very near future. Bye for now. I wanted to give a special shout out to all the people who supported me using Super Chat and Super Stickers during my live streams. Thank you so much. It's highly appreciated. And make sure you stay tuned for more live streams, as I'll be building all of my Lego sets using the live stream function here on YouTube. Thanks a lot. Stay tuned, and we'll see you again. Bye for now.